All right, it's Bill. Here's my thoughts on a 6-4 victory. Before we get started, I actually thought maybe I should take a break before I make this video. Give it some time. Why do a video right after the game? I'm livid. I'm seething. Maybe take some time unless I say something I like, just to make sure I say something I don't want to say. Thought went through my mind. Give it a night's sleep. Wake up in the morning, call it a day. Do the video. And part of me is like, let it rip. Let's call this team what it is, the softest team that's ever been deployed in the NHL. Good luck trying to beat that stat. There's no softer team. And I went, do the video right now. It's fresh in your mind. You can think about it. You watched the game. You saw what happened. Let it rip. So I'm going to let it rip. The Leafs lost 6-4. I can go through the periods, the goals, what happened before the goals. I've got some video that I took, but they don't goddamn matter. It doesn't matter. I've lost the thought process for the adjectives of how piss poor this team is. What am I going to say? What I'm going to say is, I'm going to tell you what I said in the first goddamn video before this season started. This team is the exact same. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed with this team. They're softer. So the NHL used to be a tough league. It did. You'd be surprised, kids. If you're under the age of 25, you'd have no idea. You would think this league is a pansy league where guys wear leotards and they carry purses into the and they take pictures of people in how they're dressed when they go into the dressing rooms. They're showing a fashion sense. They're showing, the tape jobs that they do on sticks. Yeah, before all that nonsense started, before before NHL became, creative arts, the NHL used to be a tough league. There used to be players like Scott Stevens, Kevin Hatcher, and Darian Hatcher, and Chris Chelios, and Wendell Clarks of the world that actually brought, you couldn't play the game. Like, there would be no Mitchie Marner in 1990s league. It just wouldn't happen. You'd have the odd Paul Kariya, but then Scott Stevens would dummy him, maybe breathing into his mask with a big fog showing up. Like, the NHL used to, like, if you were under 6 foot, you didn't play. It used to be really cool that you had to be tough to play in this league. But as the work environment and as the entire environment of the world has changed, the world there's a word for it. I'm going to keep it to myself because I don't want to say it because I'll get in trouble. Again, maybe I should sleep on it before I say something. But it's gone soft. That's the word I'll use. The world's gone soft. The NHL's gone soft. Everything's gone soft. And the Leafs are extra soft. They're like, when you go into the grocery store, you got your choice of like toilet paper to rub your butt. You can get a 1-ply, you can get a 2-ply, you can get a 3-ply, you get the fluffy stuff, the real comfortable stuff. Like the stuff where you just go, man, that is really good stuff. Now you got to pay for that, but it's really nice stuff. It's really soft. Just extra soft. And that's the Leafs. They're the extra soft. You spend a little bit of money. You spend a lot of money on like 4 players that are extremely soft. It's like paying that extra. So when you wipe your butt, it just feels good. Just feels good. That's the Leafs. They're the toilet paper that you rub on your butt. Just extra soft. Just fantastically soft. And then they come out, and what the Leafs do, and what Shanahan, like Brendan Shanahan, what happened? Like, he was the 1993 tough guy. And just like the NHL, he retired and he just went soft. Just soft. He cares about the players. He cares about their clothing. Let's take pictures as the players walk into the arena so we can demonstrate their fashion sense. Do you know Mitch Marner wore a hat to the game today? Wow, I really care about this. Well, Mitch Marner had a fantastic night. He had 6 points. Now, you might be going, Bill, how did you get 6 points when the Leafs scored 4 goals? Watch the game. You'll see that Mitchie had a 6-point night. He had 2 primary assists for the wrong team, but he had a nice 6-point night. Oh, just beautiful. What did we score him? Did we give him a 9.8 for artistic ability? You know what? Why keep score in this game? We should give artistic ability and skating ability. Performance. We should give performance scores for this game. Because that's what the Leafs are. They're a performance team. They certainly don't play hockey. It's hockey. I mean, like, you actually got to do something? Oh, I heard they had a team. Can you believe they had a team meeting today? Now, again, I can show you a lot of videos of all the nonsense. I'm not going to show you because who cares? But they had a team meeting today about how they were going to be tougher. They're going to stand up for each other. Can you believe this? You have to have a team meeting to stand up for each other. And you fire the coach immediately if you have to have a team meeting to Brad Treveling, ding, 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 said, we got a lot of snot. Here's a lot of snot. You want me to blow snot? Because this team, I don't know what snot is. Like, your team's got snot? Fantastic. I guess, what's the analogy? Snot is tough? Well, snot's runny. You know, if you have a cold, snot comes down runny. And this team's runny. They run away from everything. They avoid contact at all costs. So they're like snot. I guess if you got a cold snot, the runny, you know, it runs down your nose, snot runs down your nose, especially you got a cold. You get a cold, runny nose. This team's snot. They get snot, for sure. It's like no one likes to look at snot. I don't want to look at this team, so they're snotty. So good, Brad Treveling, ding, 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 ding. Like your signings of Domi and Bertuzzi and Klingberg and whatever the hell else you signed, they're certainly snotty for me. Like really snotty. Like real snot. And you know what you need to get rid of the snot? You need a really soft Kleenex. You need that moisturizing Kleenex, that soft Kleenex, so you don't damage your nose. You don't get the red line on your, you get some hard tissue or hard Kleenex when you blow your nose. You might get a line on your nose that's like red and it might irritate. No, you want that extra soft Kleenex with the extra lotions in it, just so you can get the snot, and your nose feels good. That's the Leafs. Extra soft. Again, they lost 6-4 to a team that played the night before. So that team that just played against the Leafs just played less than 24 hours away from playing a game. Now, they got their asses handed to them in that game by the Flyers, but you'd think you might want to jump on them, right? Here's the crazy thing about this game, too. This Leafs defense. The best defenseman on the team was that 85 Largeson guy. I mean, at one point, he threw a hit. Like, he actually hit a guy. Now, I don't know. He obviously hasn't read the Leaf playbook about snot. But he actually hit a guy. Like, this is craziness to me. He hit a man. What was he thinking? Crazy guy. This 85 Largeson. I'm going to go into the Leafs. This snotty team, running team. Let's go into the box score for tonight. In hits, okay, I'm going to count all the... Ooh, Buffalo had some hits for sure. The Leafs, their best hit... They're saying Mitch Marner had 5 hits. Well, so let's not look at the stats, okay? Mitchie had fucking 6 points, but he apparently he had 5 hits. Sorry, I should have watched that beforehand. That's crazy. All right, now Johan Klingberg, one of the Brad Treveling ding 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 snotty signings, Had a following line for tonight: 0 goals, 0 assists, -3, and a shot on net for 25 minutes. We played Johan Klingberg for 25 minutes tonight. Johan Klingberg I don't even know what to describe. How do I describe Johan Klingberg? You don't need to hear me talk. He's a snotty man. Snotty. He's got a, it's a cold. He's trying to get rid of the cold. Snot. Man, he's that extra lotion Kleenex you're looking for when you wipe your nose. That's what Johan Klingberg's all about. I like Lagesson. Now, he only played 12, but he had 3 hits. But he actually had a real hit. I don't know how Mitch got 5, but he had a real hit. Like, he actually hit a guy. Like, he made contact with a guy. Came within the realm and actually lowered the boom. Who was the other defense? Lajoie. Now, he only played for 5 minutes. Johan Klingberg. I apologize. All of a sudden, my recording stopped, so I'm just picking it up. But again, Lajoie got less time than Johan Klingberg at your -3. Go through the goals, same thing. We had the primary assist. Mitch Marner had the primary assist on 2 goals for the Buffalo Sabres. Johan Klingberg had the primary assist on 2 goals for the Buffalo Sabres. Wall, I don't even know how you talk about Wall. How do you blame him? But let's get into Ryan Reaves. Ryan Reaves has played 11 games. He talks a lot. Yips and yaps. Yeah, yips and yaps. The man's -8 in 11 games. He plays less than 8 minutes a game. He's -8. He's got the Masters. He's going to win the Masters with the way he plays. He was going to change the attitude of this team. He was going to make them tougher. He's a joke. An overrated, soft. Yes, I called Ryan Reaves exactly what he is. Soft. Soft. 4-ply, Kleenex, extra lotion, soft. He makes Mitchie Brian Boitano look like a tough guy. Ryan Reaves is soft. I said it. And if you don't believe me, watch the game. Did he throw a hit? Says he did. Says it did. How does a 4th-line player that plays 9 minutes go -2? You're a joke. You're a piece of garbage. I wish Treveling Ding 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 should be fired for signing you. Max Domi, another great signing. Treveling Ding 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 Ding. Nothing. Says he threw a hit. I don't believe it. Matthews played well. Nylander played garbage. Matthews played well. Got another hat trick. Good for him. 3 hat tricks in 11 games. That's pretty good. That's a lot better than going -8 with 9 minutes of ice time or 8 minutes of ice time. This team has no identity. Well, it does have an identity. I apologize. It's soft. This team. No, this team's got an identity of like that like the bed that you. Is it ultraform bed? Is that what they call it? An ultraform bed, where you jump in the bed and it forms to your back and it's nice and soft. It's good for you. That's what this team is. It's a joke. Sheldon Keefe is soft. Brad Treveling Ding 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 is soft. Brendan Shanahan is soft. There's nothing to enjoy about this team. Now, I'd also like to point out to my friends that picked the Edmonton Oilers to win the Cup. Go back to my first video, and you'll get my thoughts on the Edmonton Oilers. 2-7-1. Good pick. Who picked the Ottawa Senators to make the playoffs? I know I didn't. So you know what, Connor McDavid? You know what you were surrounded with? Bad defense. You know what, Austin Matthews is surrounded by? Bad defense. The difference, I haven't watched enough Edmonton Oilers games, but I'm pretty sure it's the same. Soft. I think what we should do as fans is we should go out, all of us. Let's start a GoFundMe. Is that what they call it? GoFundMe page. Let's get all of them some leotards and some white skaties, and get them a nice outfit, and let them go out and do their triple axels and their pirouettes, and let's just rate the game on like a creativity, like a skating presence. The Leafs might do well. How many nice skating maneuvers can you do on the ice, and your creative ability. Give them a 9.2. The Leafs play on Monday against the Tampa Bay Lightning. I'm glad they had that real team meeting about how tough they were and then came out and did that. Soft. Like, the definition of soft is the Toronto. Under the Webster Dictionary, you put soft, you're going to be looking at the Toronto Maple Leafs. Cheers.